If I hit a nigga with my car on Jim Beam, I swear to God, they're gonna get Jim Beam with the shit you talking about.
True. Yeah, you got a point. Right?
But alcohol is legal. Let's move on to our next question. Legalizing marijuana. Legalizing marijuana.
But hold on, I don't support the death penalty.
You don't support? I didn't mean to skip. I didn't skip right over it. And he took me another place.
I don't even know.
Motherfucking mailman, my man. He ain't got nothing good for me. But how you feel about death penalty, T-Mike?
I don't think man should have the choice to take another life. I mean, I don't think they should.
So you oppose the death penalty?
Yeah. I don't oppose jail though or prison.
You saying they should sit there forever?
Yeah, they should sit there and just deal with it. I mean, that's your consequences for it.
Carter?
I think like it depends on what you did, man. If you a 6-time serial killer, you know what I'm saying?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, or you a rapist or something, he ship your ass.
Rapist get the death penalty?
Hell yeah.
Rapist. He didn't kill anybody, he just raped somebody.
Okay.
So what they gonna do, rape him?
I think it should be in the victim hands of what happened to your ass.
Yeah. I like that too.
If you
come down to rape, it should be up to the victim.
Guilty, I think the victim need to choose what the fuck happened to you. If I feel like you should be killed,
hell nah, man. That's some more Inquisition.
But that's rape, bro.
But shit like that, I would let them.
I'm not. First off, I'm not supporting niggas raping niggas. Like I'm not. Put that shit out there first. Cause anytime, I'm gonna let you speak. Anytime I ask a opposing question to what somebody is saying, I am not saying I don't support that person. I am just saying it from a different view. Because I'm not supporting half of the other shit that I'm actually asking questions for. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I guess I do, but I don't. Because, like you said about him driving while he was high, he hit somebody. Now, like Rikki said, common sense plays a part in everything. It really does. Yeah, knock on wood.
Because we killing you all.
Common sense plays a part in anything, but like a mass murder is something mentally wrong in their head. So with him, I wouldn't give him a death penalty. Like if he did something big and it was like a family of 6 in the car, okay, yeah, you're gonna sit in there for life. Because that's gonna play a mentally thing on your head. Your conscience gonna eat you up. But if you already messed up in the head and your neurons already not connecting right, how much more can I mentally hurt you? And killing you, that's physically hurting you. There's no physical strength that can hurt you more than your brain can hurt yourself.
So you saying someone that's mentally ill, you support them being in prison for life?
No. Okay. Mentally illness, because solitude is not gonna change you. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna make you eat you up.
If it's a fact that if I let you out of jail 10 years from now and you was a serial killer 10 years ago, and I let you out 10 years from now, you're gonna go right back to the same shit.
That's why I say we getting the fuck out of here.
But look though, jails are what's I can't think of the word right now. What is like another word for jails? They put you into
rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation.
But that shit, if you got a mental problem, jail's not gonna solve that rehabilitation.
That brings up another question. I was going somewhere else with this, but since we going that way, mental illness, criminals that have mental illness,
they like to call it mental illness. They like to do it fast when they in court.
Put it in jail. Put them in a
rehabilitation center, mental health center.
Jails are supposed to be a rehabilitation. That's the point of a jail is to rehabilitate you.
10 cents an hour, 10 cents a day.
That's what it's supposed. Jails are supposed to rehabilitate you.
It's motherfuckers that go in jail and they get out and they be worse than what they was.
I'm not going against nothing that y'all saying, but I'm telling you, a jail is supposed to rehabilitate a criminal before they can come back out and do something better. When people go out for parole, it's saying like, are you, I'm not going to say this word right, rehabilitated enough to go back into the world? No, you're not. So they deny you parole.
They're not helping you rehabilitate.
They're not helping you. So I say that goes on to private prisons and things like that. What's going on in jails ain't right from the jump. But at the same time, man, I don't think anybody that's mentally ill, I'm not going to say I don't think. Excuse me. Mental illness is just like, you got to be on the gate about it. Because you got someone like the Charleston massacre, where the young white man went in and killed the people in Charleston, the Baptist church in Charleston.
That shit was premeditated.
He wasn't mentally ill.
But now he's playing that he's mentally ill. So I'm not going to go out there and say if you're mentally ill, put you in a psych ward to help you out. Because in that case, it was premeditated. Right. He knew what the fuck.
Because he sat there in that church before he killed them people.
With everything, there's a paper trail. So if that boy's mama didn't take him to Marshall Pickens and say, hey, something wrong with my son 3, 4, 5, 20 years ago, then there's nothing wrong with him.
Same thing with the dude that walked into the movies and killed all them people.
Yeah, he played crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Play
So
crazy.
he did that shit so he wouldn't have to sit in the jail. So I think that shit right there, that's death penalty.
I think that's one of the topics that the presidency should also tap on. I know on a local level, some of our senators and stuff in my particular area do speak about mental illness and prison reform, but we're talking about presidents, so we're going to stay on that. On a lighter note, legalizing marijuana.
Hey.
Trump, no support. Clinton,
Fuck you.
no support.
Fuck you.
Jill, support.
Hey.
Johnson, support.
Hey, nigga.
Carter, legalize marijuana.
I ain't really got no, you know what I'm saying? I don't smoke like that, so I mean, it really don't. Either way with me, I don't really care, man. But weed ain't like, it's not like a hard drug, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like a coke or a crack or a meth, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Still considered Schedule 2.
And, yeah, and plus sometimes, you know, they use it for medical reasons too. So, you know what I mean? But
So, right now, if you had to pick, pose, support.
I'll be for it, I guess.
T Mike, it's for the weed or burn the weed?
I
But I don't burn it because that's kind of for it. But you feel what I'm saying?
In between, man.
You
I
gotta
support,
pick
I,
one.
I support for medical reasons.
Okay, so you saying if you got something going on medically, you could smoke weed, but this was chilling out on the block, sitting on the car, smoking weed, you ain't for that.
Nah. I mean, because, yeah, I'm just leave it with it.
T Mike, speak your mind.
I just did.
Nah, bro, you got way more to say.
But nah,
T Mike
but-
holding back this week for some odd reason.
But nah, like, medically, like, I don't know if you seen the video. I could have sworn I put you on it. It was this dude. He couldn't. He was like,
Had Tourette's?
No,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
talking
I remember
crazy,
you
you
talking
know.
about it.
Well, and I hope I ain't say that wrong way to offend anybody. I'm sorry if I did. But yeah, I support that. Because as soon as he got finished smoking, he talking regular. I mean, he just sitting.
Remember, we was
back,
laughing about it. It was like, is he really? Did the weed really do that? Or was he cutting? No, I remember that video.
But he was
I remember
real
that
smooth with it. I think whatever that was.
We ain't gotta ask Ricky.
I got a homie that got OCD, and if he don't smoke, he got OCD for real. Like, he'll sit here and close his door 5 times.
Like I said, that shit can be used for medical purposes
You
too.
feel me? From just walking
But
in your house.
you want it for recreational purposes.
Yes. Yes.
Let's get to the meat of this shit. He don't care about no medical.
It's got medical. It has medical properties. That
So
you
if
can
coke
use.
had medical properties, you can use. We had the
Coke would
same
never have
conversation.
medical
I'm
properties
just throwing out there. I'm
Coke is
playing.
man-made.
I'm about to say,
No
yeah.
man-made drugs.
Weed
all
has
legal.
became man-made.
Pills kill people.
What that shit called? You
Different
got
kinds of
K2.
strands they
You
got
got all
shit
these
too.
strands. You mixing and blend. That's not natural.
I feel
Khaleesi
mixing.
Kush.
Yeah.
If I'm mixing 2 seeds together and they
That's
grow,
just like plants.
I don't care. That's still plant. That's still natural. Are you crazy? This shit crazy.
Like how do the Mexicans like change their corn? They do different stuff to how they grow it.
Now, if I'm adding rat poison in the bag with your shit, yeah, bruh, illegal. No.
Do y'all
I think
think?
cigarettes should be fucking illegal. You'll
Yeah.
kill me from me standing next to you smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Weed too. So yeah,
No, you can't die from it. Nobody's died from weed. Nobody.
Are you sure?
Look it up.
Do y'all think that weed is going to be legal in the U.S. everywhere? Because
No.
Colorado,
If
California.
If they can tax it?
It'll take
It's like 5 or 6 states up
it'll
right
take
now.
The whole world, I mean, all the United States out of debt because marijuana can be used for so many different things. Like the stem, the hemp, that can be used as in building houses. There is a hemp house in North Carolina that you can go see made out of straight hemp. Nothing but straight hemp.
Nike drops some
Like-
marijuana dunks. Hemp.
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass. I got them at the house.
But the reason why they don't want, I mean, they're saying no support for legalizing marijuana is because the medical system already has medical marijuana locked down. They're already selling it for so much to where they're getting so much taxes off of it. But if everybody can become a producer or whatever,
They
you
can
know,
sell it out of shop and shit.
somebody that actually grows marijuana and you get a card for that and stuff, like, it's going to take away from them. Just like everybody got a cell phone shop. Everybody got a liquor store.
Right.
Everybody got a corner store.
Legalize
They're not
it.
making no money off of that. That's why they got big QTs. There's not that many gas stations like that.
Legalizing
Baby
marijuana
girl know
gonna
her
fuck
shit.
with.
Well, goddamn, man.
Legalizing marijuana gonna fuck with Tylenol. Let's go fuck with Advil. Let's go fuck with all that shit.
All
That's
the other
really
shit, yeah.
that's the people that's voting. Is they voting for that. They're like, look, if I legalize marijuana and people start using this shit for like headaches and everything else, they're not gonna run to me.
It's about my Advil.
Exactly. That's the
That's
problem.
going to
they
put a
have.
lot of other shit out of business.
Exactly. They like, we could do this and it would help the tax and it would help our
Because
debt,
weed
and
hasn't
it
killed
would.
anybody. Pills have.
But they like, nigga, fucking up my check though.
Makes sense.
That's what they own. Everything come back to this check.
So it sounds like everybody's in agreement that we want weed to be legal.
Because it'll help.
Gotcha.
In the long
Weed's
run,
never
I-
made me sleepwalk.
I mean, I want it, but shit, it'll help you too.
Where we at, man? Hour 24.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Somebody told me in feedback, speaking on that, they said don't ask for the time.
Don't? Okay.
They said don't, cause I know
First time I ever asked.
a young lady said, she was talking about me.
Oh,
She
okay.
came to me, she was like, you asked them what time it was. Last time we ran a little long dealing with the fatherhood topic, and she said, a couple people actually, but this one person stuck out. She was like, I didn't even notice it was that long until you asked No, what's the time on it, and No said the time, and everything became like, oh shit, I've been sitting here this long listening to them.
Yeah,
so you know what I mean? Next time around we'll ask for the times, let it roll. Private prisons, breaking up big banks. Shit, I can't talk today. Private prisons. Anybody got any feelings about that they want to throw
I
out
don't
there?
like private prisons. Cause they ain't gotta tell you what the fuck going on in there.
Trump supports private prisons. Clinton opposes. Jill opposes, and Johnson supports. So your man support.
I know.
That's the only downfall you got for him.
Yep.
Gotcha. Anything like these are some of the topics that we just hit on today. But is there anything else that bothers you on the world scheme of things that we feel like should have been addressed or should be addressed, or maybe that we didn't address here that our candidates should address?
I ain't got nothing on top of my head, nah.
Alec.
Fucking privacy. Privacy is important because Apple giving the feds they whole backdoor shit.
I thought they had cut that out.
They did not. They just went to court a little longer about it. They appealed it.
Oh, so now they can.
They still pressing it.
So the feds. I heard about that. Apple won't unlock phones. Apple will not unlock phones for the police.
They won't, but they still pressing it. Like they really want this shit. And I feel like they get a little Trump support from the feds. They gonna have that Apple shit.
Man, pushing.
Hey. It was a little close to my gun.
Yeah.
You know, I done seen too many movies.
But
That's how I feel.
I mean, what I feel about the whole, and this is me actually speaking, this is not me playing devil advocate. Things like the Patriot Act, if they're used the correct way, I support them.
Yeah.
If they use the correct way, if you got to tap my, if we us four text, because we text a lot about the podcast, Just Another Week podcast all the time, and we in there talking about blowing up some shit or poisoning a bunch of people, things like that. I feel like the government should be able to look into that and should be able to act upon that accordingly.
It goes back to what I was saying too about Hillary, about the emails.
Yeah,
there's something in there. You know what I'm saying? Like what you hiding?
I don't get. Be completely.
It's still your personal business, whether it be emails, text messages, whatever, your call logs, whatever. But if the government seizes your shit, like your phone or your computer or your tablet or whatever the fuck it might be, you know what I'm saying? It all goes back to privacy, like my man was saying. So
yeah, the problem I have with that is y'all wait till now to be like, oh well, Hillary got email, she deleted.
Yeah, that was like, I think it was perfect timing. Timing was everything.
It was. They were just waiting till right now to be like, because she bended that shit.
She bended it.
Then
they reopened the case up and they found some more shit. Yeah, or they didn't reopen it. They was threatening to reopen it.
Right, but they not gonna take Trump to court about none of this shit he done did. None of this shit. He done did a rap sheet worth of shit. They not gonna take him to court.
He takes little prostitute pictures with his daughter. That is over the line.
He go to court this month about some rape charges. About fucking running
He's
off
still
on
the fucking ballot.
13 counts of rape.
He on the ballot. They roast Bill, but they letting old Trump slide across the table.
He got a whole video of him saying a bunch of sexist shit. Mm-hmm. And they still ain't trying to convict him. That's that fuck shit.
That's that money, man. It's that money. So after this reviewing everything that we talked about, there's a website that I'm gonna post online, and I'm gonna invite everyone here to go. I'm gonna send it to you in a text message. It's a website that has all the major views and the major standpoints of everyone that's running. Of all the candidates that's running, and you can go to this website, and before it doesn't show you people's views, what it does is allow you to pick if you support abortion or against abortion, support minimum wage. We didn't bring it. We're gonna go back to that one, minimum wage, but support or against minimum wage or Obamacare, and you choose what you support. At the end of the day, it tell you exactly who you should vote for. So I do want each and every one of y'all to go to this website at some point before Tuesday and just check it out.
My shit gonna say Clinton.
So when it comes to minimum wage, the last thing I wanted to talk about, a young lady did bring it up earlier, but minimum wage, Trump says 10, Clinton says 12, Jill says 15, Johnson says eliminate. And because you came in, Ricky, swinging for Johnson, Eliminate. What does he mean by eliminating minimum
I was
wage?
telling them about that earlier. Eliminating the minimum wage is pretty much saying like we're going off property tax or how much it costs to live there for real, instead of telling you a base pay. Like off top, you get $15.